are decorating now. This is a Jim Shore Heartwood Creek 6-inch holiday angel with that very sweet deer done so beautifully with the inspiration of folk art that Jim does just to perfection. It's brand new today. Under $50 gets this one home. It's H473233. The problem is I only have 500 to go around, and that's all we have for the entire year. The easy pay also goes away at the end of the day today. So you've got a couple things going in your favor. You've got a special sale price. You also have 4 easy payments. That's one of the best times to shop. So be sure this morning to put in your cart and check out. Whenever Jim's in town, things do go very quickly. What a beautiful depiction. So what inspired you to put the angel and the deer together?
Well, I loved doing angels. That's probably, if I were to say what's my favorite subject to do, probably angels.
Yeah.
It's a great way to tell a story. Wonderful backdrop for that, you know, and the way I decorate where I'm using rosemaling and I'm using the fraktur and different things like that, and then the quilt patterns like this. This is a great example of that because
look at her dress.
I love the star patterns that are quilting, and you know, my grandmother was a master quilter, and that being with her, that was my art education, you know.
Yeah.
And so I love, well, Jan and I, that's my wife. She's, everybody knows, you know, I think Jan, but we have a collection of about 450 vintage quilts.
Wow.
And a lot of them are my inspiration, you know.
Wow.
And we've written several books on the subject. So I like to tie that in with a lot of my work, you know, because it's so much of it is symbolic, you know.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
When you tie, okay, the angel. Now the angel can be, you know, shown in so many different ways. It can be whimsical and you know, kind of fluffy and funny, or it can be powerful, you know. Sure. It can be, you know, like your guardian angel and that sort of thing, you know. So I love doing angels, and in this case, with this you know, this smaller piece, you know, the idea is to have something where it's an endearing thing, you know. It's like the protecting thing. I mean, of course, we have, you know, I live in South Carolina. We have deer all over the place. Yeah. You know? So, and I love to watch. We've had fawns, you know, born on our lake property. Oh wow! There's this cutest little thing, and I wanted this to be like that, you know.
Well, and you know, because when you see the fawns, they have all the little spots, right? You know they're young because you can still see they have their spots. But I love that you, instead of doing spots, you did some of your signature design.
That's what
on the fawn.
Yeah, that's what I like to do. You know, do things that suggest something else. You know.
Yeah.
It's kind of an artistic thing, you know, but this angel, of course, everything that we do is we cast all of our pieces, you know, with our mold making process, and our molds duplicate the original perfectly.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Perfectly, okay? And then everything, the entire process it's a hands-on process, you know, including the painting and everything. It's done absolutely you know, by hand, by brush, with some of our artists, and and our quality control is what we emphasize most, so that it will be faithful to the original always.
At every single angle, the angel is breathtaking. Now, I remember the first Christmas my grandmother celebrated without my grandfather. It was hard for her, and I sent her an angel, you know, because I just wanted her that little reminder and that little bit of hope. And oh gosh, she loved it. That's so much actually that when she passed, I now care for that angel, and I now decorate Christmas with it. So who maybe has lost someone this year and you're thinking of them and you're not really sure? Sometimes it's so hard and you say, I don't know what to say, or I don't want to say the wrong thing. What if you send them a gift like this? You could do what we call bill to ship to. You could ship it directly to them. You can click that it's a gift and simply just say, I'm thinking of you. And they will open up something and see the beauty and the whimsy and the joy, and it will put such a smile on their face. So take advantage of that sale price. It does go away at the end of the day today, as does those 4 easy payments. So you can always ship to someone. If this kind of is sparking that little bit of, oh, I know so-and-so would love this, take advantage.
You know, when I do these signings, and I, you know, talk to you a little bit, you know, about this, all the signings I do, it's an opportunity for me to go out and actually meet in person with the people that we're working for, you know, the consumers out there. They're the ones that are most important to everything we do. And oftentimes they will impart those same type of stories, you know, and it's heartwarming for me, you know, and gratifying, and when they tell me things like that, you know, how these little pieces like this mean something, and they symbolize something, and they become part of the family tradition, and you know, that sort of thing, you know. And some of the stories are, well, some of them are funny, some of them are heartwarming, some of them are heartbreaking.
Yeah.
You know, and when you say that this symbolizes this, and I'm so grateful to be a part of their, you know, of their remembrance, you know, if they're doing, or they're grieving, or whatever, however it, you know, it represents, you know, that means a lot to me, and it keeps me going, you know, it keeps me motivated, and knowing that the things we do, sometimes a figurine is more than just a figurine.
Completely. Your figurines are always more than just a figurine. This is a 6-inch height. The base is just about 3¼ inches. So we have fewer than 400, and that's all we were able to secure from Jim this year. So be sure to grab it. H473233. Add the stunning angel and the deer to your collection. And then the name of the piece too is on the bottom. An angelic touch, so pretty. Under $50 gets it home. All right, well, we are your holiday headquarters, and it wouldn't